Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Doesn't it feel great to be better than other people? That feeling of genuine accomplishment or a sense of self when you know that you're better than someone. It sounds like an asshole thing to say this, but admittedly, it feels good to be better than someone else. Even just saying it feels amazing. Give it a shot. Say it. I'm better than you. Maybe this is just a projection coming from my warped male sense of what it means to have an ego, but I feel like this is just wired into us as guys, you know? Like when you're in a group full of strangers, I'm just constantly asking myself, am I funnier than these guys? Am I more attractive? Do I make more money than them? Even if you're in an environment where being better is not necessarily rewarded, it doesn't really diminish that feeling of superiority. Like just knowing you're better still feels really great. This feeling of being better has been weaponized by society, and it all stems from this social hierarchy that has been embedded into us throughout centuries. Companies take advantage of this feeling of us humans wanting to be better, and they sort us into groups or ranks. It doesn't matter if you're at work or you're just doing a hobby. Followers, income, skill level, attractiveness, it's all something to be measured. Why do you think in every competitive game there's a ranking system? In a sense, where we rank becomes a part of who we are. It defines us. There's a simple reason why it feels great to be better. You get better shit. Better money, better woman, better resources. Better, 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 more, and more. When your value system is based around superiority, being good at an activity isn't good enough. We need something to measure it against, something to compare it to. I feel like there's this notion of, yes, let's support everyone, let's all win. But secretly, we get a little happy when someone else fails or is worse than us, because it kind of like reinforces ourselves. It gives us evidence that we're better than them. If you find someone worse than you in your area, then that uncertainty disappears because their existence is answering that question in your head. Am I better? Yes. In this day and age, superiority gets rewarded. And rightfully so. If someone is better at something, then they should be compensated for it.
Today's society, which is built around a capitalism mindset, reminds me of the story of Paul Dirac. Supposedly, Dirac fell into a coma, and during his comatose state, he experienced what felt like a journey into the future. He claimed to have awakened inside the body of a man named Andreas Northam in the year 3906 AD. In this future society, technology had advanced to the point where almost everything was automated. People only needed to work for around 2 years before they could spend the rest of their lives pursuing leisure, learning, creativity, and personal interest. And because people were no longer forced to constantly compete for wealth and resources, the things that dominated so much of modern society like greed, competition, status, and power became far less important. By the year 3906, humans are so much more spiritually and intellectually advanced that this accumulation mindset is not as prioritized. Even though the story is pretty much bullshit, it's interesting to think that maybe in 1,000 years' time, the evolution aspect of humans won't be physical, but it will more so be cultural and intellectual changes. If competition is one of the sole reasons why there's so much insecurity, envy, and ego, then getting rid of it sounds like the obvious solution. But what's lost when we get rid of it? There's something so appealing to this idea of becoming the best at what you do. There's art in competition and obsession. The athlete training when everyone else went home, and the musician spending thousands of hours mastering an instrument. Without this feeling of wanting to be better, it wouldn't give us a reason to put in those hours, to prove something. Not just to master an activity, but to demonstrate it and compare it to.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Come on.